This one sign at age 68 says you'll live to 90. What if your body could quietly whisper a message, telling you how long you'll live? Most people over 60 are constantly looking for signs of decline, aches, fatigue, memory lapses. But what if I told you, at 68, there's one surprising sign that might mean you're not just aging well, you might actually live to 90 and beyond. Let me tell you a true story that could change the way you think about aging forever. Part 1. The morning that changed my perspective. It was a quiet fall morning, the kind where the air feels crisp and calm. I was walking my dog through the neighborhood when I saw Mr. Raymond, my 68-year-old neighbor, sitting on his front porch. He wasn't reading a newspaper or staring blankly like most retirees. He had a tiny notebook in his hand and was jotting something down. Probably one of his infamous curiosity notes, as he called them. "Good morning," I waved. He smiled, eyes bright. "Morning, I was just trying to remember the name of the comet we saw last year. Halley's was too long ago." "Ah, Neowise. That's the one." It hit me right then, his memory was sharper than mine, and I'm a good 15 years younger. A week later, we had coffee, and he said something that stuck. "My doctor told me, if I keep doing what I'm doing, there's a good chance I'll live well into my 90s. And it's all because of this one thing: I haven't lost my brain." That one moment opened the door to something deeper. Part 2. The one sign that predicts a longer life: a sharp, active mind. According to a major study by the University of California, UCLA, seniors who maintain strong cognitive function after 65 are up to 24% more likely to live beyond 90. That means if you're 68 and you still have a good memory, strong decision-making skills, the ability to learn new things, your brain may be quietly telling you, you've got time. Let's break down why your brain health is one of the most powerful predictors of longevity. Longevity isn't just in your heart, it's in your head. We often think of aging as something that shows up in our knees, back, or cholesterol levels. But researchers from Harvard say your brain's condition is like a mirror, reflecting how well your entire body is functioning. Here's why. 1. Your brain is the command center for everything. Your brain doesn't just handle thinking, it manages sleep, digestion, blood pressure, immunity, and even how quickly you recover from illness. If your brain is sharp, that means your central nervous system is functioning smoothly, and that leads to better balance, faster reflexes, and fewer falls, the one cause of injury in older adults. 2. Cognitive strength keeps you emotionally resilient. People with healthy mental faculties can process emotions better, avoid long-term anxiety and depression, and maintain relationships. Why does that matter? Because a study by the World Health Organization found that social isolation increases the risk of early death by 50%, which is on par with smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Mr. Raymond, at 68, still called his sister every Sunday, remembered birthdays, and even wrote short poems for neighbors during holidays. His brain kept him connected, and that kept him alive in more ways than one. 3. Learning new things rewires and protects the brain. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience revealed that seniors who actively learn, whether it's a musical instrument, a new language, or a hobby, develop new neural pathways that protect against cognitive decline. And the best part, you don't need to master it. Just the act of trying builds brain resilience. Mr. Raymond. He learned how to edit home videos at 68 just to make birthday montages for his grandkids. His brain wasn't slowing down, it was still curious. Part 3. The daily habits of a brain that wants to live longer. So what exactly did Mr. Raymond do each day that seemed so ordinary, but secretly signaled a long life? Let's take a look. These 5 habits take less than an hour a day, yet they could add decades to your life. 1. Morning walks with purpose. 15 to 20 minutes. Every morning, rain or shine. Raymond took his dog out, but it wasn't just a stroll, it was an intentional routine. He'd name the plants he saw, count the birds, say hello to neighbors. This gave his brain stimulation, light cardio, and social interaction, 3 longevity boosters in one. 2. Reading and retelling. He read a new article or a few pages of a book every afternoon, then challenged himself to retell it later that day to someone. It kept his memory active and gave him something to look forward to during conversations. 3. No phone before breakfast. Instead of scrolling, he sat at the table with a notebook and jotted down one question he wanted to Google later. Why do leaves change color? What's the oldest known tree? That habit kept his curiosity alive, which researchers link to lower dementia risk. 4. Social touch points. He made sure to have at least one meaningful conversation each day, even if just a 5-minute call. This small act drastically reduced his risk of loneliness, a silent killer in old age. 5. Sleep and stillness. He respected rest. No screens after 8 p.m., chamomile tea at 9, and lights out by 10. Because the brain heals and detoxifies during deep sleep. His mind stayed sharp through restful habits, not random supplements. Part 4. What this means for you. Life lesson. If you're 68 or approaching it and you still enjoy reading the morning news, remember details from family stories or find joy in learning something new. You're already ahead. You may not see it in your mirror, but your brain is saying, keep going. You're not done yet. Don't underestimate the quiet signs of vitality. In a world obsessed with looking young, it's the mind that stays young that truly lives long. Raymond once said to me, "People chase youth, but I just want to keep chasing meaning. That's what keeps me alive." And maybe that's the sign we should all be watching for. So now I want to ask you, what small thing do you do every day that keeps your mind alive? Is there a habit, a conversation, a ritual you cherish that makes you feel truly awake? Share it in the comments, I'd love to hear. And if this story touched you, consider subscribing to Golden Life USA, where we explore more stories that celebrate living fully after 60. Because aging isn't about slowing down, it's about discovering what still lights you up.